Hey everyone, it's Bree, and you are now watching my new web series called Tip of the Mornin. Every Tuesday, I'm going to be giving you a new photography tidbit. Um, so I'll be giving you like different tips and tricks about photography. I currently have a whole list, so if I'm going over something that you might want to know and I haven't gone over it yet, feel free to leave a suggestion and let me know because I'll add it to my list if it's not on there already. But I'm super excited to be doing this. Originally, I was thinking about doing it as a podcast, but then as I was thinking about it, I realized I'm a visual person. Photography is visual. Why on earth would I be doing this as a podcast? Is it because I would rather be hide behind a microphone than be on a video? And I think that was the case. And I know on podcasts you have to hear your voice, but like even now, just like hearing voice, it's like totally different. But I'm super excited and also kind of terrified to be doing this new web series. But you know what? It'll be great. So, this the episode though, it's going to be a little bit different because it's going to be an introductory episode. So basically, I'm just going to kind of talk about who I am, um, and my business and what's kind of leading me up to this point. And then after this, all the other episodes will be photography tidbits. So basically, like a lot of people always just ask me like different questions about photography. So I thought it'd just be fun to give you my perspective. I know every photographer has different perspectives on how to do things. So this is my perspective and how I would handle the situation or how I would do things. So I'm really excited for this new series to kick off. And so I'm just going to do a little about me and about my business. And then maybe if I have enough time, if it's not too long, I'll share a little photography tip with you before I sign off. So as I mentioned earlier, my name is Bree. I was born and raised in California. I went to school out here, like college, and then I lived and worked in my hometown area for 4 years, and then I decided to pick up and move to Boston, Massachusetts. I had known that I wanted to live on the East Coast for a while, but I was always afraid to just like quit my job and go out there without a job. But in 2014, I decided I was going to go out there whether or not I had a job. So I saved up as much money as I could and I was looking for jobs as well. And then I landed a job a little bit earlier than what I had planned to move out there. And so I picked up and moved then. I didn't know anybody going out there and had never been to Boston. So this was a completely new experience for me and also winter. Where I'm from, it doesn't snow. The last time it actually snowed was in the fifth grade, and it was a very, very light dusting where it basically melted before it hit the ground. And as much snow as I've ever seen is going up to like Yosemite for a snow day. So that was a whole new experience for me, but I was very excited for experience of just living out in Boston. I absolutely love Boston. I like to think of myself as an honorary Bostonian. But I just love the history. I love that I could walk so easily to other places when I was like in the main area. Um, I love being able to like travel easily to different places. I mean, when you're in California, if you travel 4 hours, you're still in California compared to being able to travel to different states within that amount of time. Um, so I really enjoyed my experience out there. I worked out there, lived out there, made a bunch of new friends, lifelong friends. Hey guys. And then I decided at the last year that I wanted to move back home. I was just ready to move back. And so after a little over 4 years, I picked up my stuff and well, sold a lot of it, but picked it up, came back to California, and have been here for the past few months. And I started my own business called the Bree Creative, which is a creative services business, is what I like to call it. I'm the creative director there, and what I do is photography, social media marketing, and design. Um, I put those three together because those are things I'm just interested in and love to do. I love to create things. So, as a creator, it kind of all makes sense to merge the three together. Um, but photography is like my number one passion, so that's my biggest, I guess, part of it. But I've been doing so photography. I have been doing pretty much since a kid, like not professionally, but I was the one always running around with a camera, documenting anything and everything. Like my pictures weren't always great, but you learn as you go. And then it was probably sometime in college where I was like, I would really like to do photography more than just like a little hobby. Like I want to get into it more. So I just kind of started teaching myself to do it. And I had like a point and shoot back then. And then after college ended, I decided like I wanted a DSLR camera because I wanted to um, do a photography business. So I started as a side hustle, and I did that. But then I had wanted to move to Boston, so I kind of stopped my side hustle doing photography and did it more as a hobby again while I was in Boston. And then um, for the past couple of years, I decided that I wanted to do photography again. So I've been like building it up and doing that. So I've been doing, I guess, professionally for the past 7 or 8 years, photography as more the professional side. And then I've been doing social media marketing and design for the past 4 years, um, which are two things I really love because creating, and I'm always on social media, and you kind of got to be on social media these days, right? So those are all my passions. Kind of put them all together to make the Brie Creative, which is kind of a pun on being creative. So really excited about that. Launching my business this year. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. So that's that. And then yeah, I'm pretty well over what I was planning on talking for. So no photography tidbit today, but next week I will. So if you have suggestions already on your mind for future episodes, definitely just leave a comment below so I can add it to my list. And I'm really excited to see where this goes. So have a great day, and I'll see you next Tuesday.